Today's video is just to tell my story about breast cancer and a breast cancer survivor. And another video that I actually did, I actually was gonna, I said that I was gonna tell my story. In 2002, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was ductal carcinoma. That's what they call it, triple negative. So I'm a triple negative. Went to the doctor, and the doctor told me and that I actually have breast cancer. When I hear the word cancer, the first thing comes to my mind is that I'm dying. I'm gonna die. So my doctor say, don't worry about it. This is not just like the end. You have to take care of this because the test that we just did, it was actually positive, and that's what he said. So I said, well, what do we do next? So he says to me, you're going to have to see a surgical oncologist. So I went to see the surgical oncologist, and he did some testing. They did I think it was an MRI. I remember it was an MRI, and then he also recommended me to do another test, but it was for a different day. So I went and did the MRI, and then they did a PET scan. So when the result come, I went to talk to him, and he says to me, we need to do something fast because this cyst is actually big, and that's what I'm gonna actually start my story. So in 2002, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Before that, this is very important for the ladies that actually going to breast cancer. If they feel something, they need to go to the doctor right away. Regardless, you think it's nothing to worry about it, if nothing's wrong, you need to do that. So let's say about 6 months prior, I was diagnosed. I start feeling a little bump like this, and I said to myself, you know what? Don't worry about it. Nobody have breast cancer in your family, so it's probably just have to calcify or something, because I always actually going to the doctors every year for my mammograms, and everything was fine, normal, you're fine. They told me, yeah, you have calcified, but now it's no cancer, don't worry about it. So I let it go. Months go by, 6 months. That's when that little bump started getting this big. It was actually very, very big. I still can remember. So that's when I started worrying about something is not right. So I said, you know what? It's time to go to the doctor. As a matter of fact, I was the place that I used to work in Florida, because I was living in Florida at that time. I told my coworker, do you know any place that I can have a mammogram or something? He said, sure. But I said, you know what? Let me go see my primary care, but he can tell me what to do next. So I went and said, hey doctor, I don't know, something is right. I feel like a big bump over here on my right breast. And he said, well, we need to go send you to do a mammogram. So I said, okay, fine. I went over there, and then right away they did my mammogram. Then a week later, they sent me a letter that I was supposed to go back for a sonogram. So I went for my sonogram, and a week and a half, they called me and they said that I was supposed to come back for a biopsy. When I hear that word biopsy, I said, something is not right here, because, I never have to go through this, because normally you have a mammogram, fine, and then you come back the next year. So we scheduled biopsy. But I remember in that time, my husband and I were planning to go for a vacation. And I said, listen, I'm going to go ahead and do this, but we're not going to cancel my vacation. I know it's not right. This is not good. I know something is not right, but we're going to go. So a week and a half before our vacation, so I went and they did the biopsy. It's not fun, guys. It's a little painful. Even they say they know me, I feel it. But anyway, I said, you know what? I can do anything. I can deal with whatever. So they put little pins to mark what's the cyst. Okay. And then time goes by, and I was ready for my vacation. We planned it. We packed our luggage. We're excited, have fun with our family, because my husband's from Nicaragua, so he was supposed to go with the family Normally every year they planning something, so we do it. I think Easter time or Passover, something like that. They go, the whole family reunite and then go and rent a house and have fun and enjoy a time. So I was ready. We went to the airport. I was waiting to get in the plane in the airport, and I saw the phone. Doctor's calling you. So I said to him, listen, I remember I tell you, I am not going to answer. We're going to go enjoy our vacation. Regardless of anything, when I come back, I do whatever it is. But I really want to go and enjoy and have some time, because I think I'm going to come back and it's going to be a tough time. So really, I went, enjoyed vacation. A day after I come back from our vacation, the phone rang again. I was actually on my way to work, and the nurse called me and they say, hey, doctor wants you to come back over here. He wants to follow up with you. I know you went to do some testing. I said, sure. I said, can I go tomorrow? And she says, no, he really want to go today. That's when she said, she didn't want to tell me, but you know when something's not right, the way they tell you, just not to scare you. But I know, I figured it out. So I said, I went to work and I said, listen to my coworker, and I said, my manager, I have to go home because the doctor wants me to see me right away. He says, fine, go, whatever. So I remember the afternoon, the appointment was in the afternoon. We went to the appointment, and then the doctor, let you in the little room, and you wait, and you shy, and you, jokes, and ha ha ha. And I said, I'm going in my head, okay, the point, I'm ready for whatever. And and then finally he said, you know what, let's go this straight. Let's make it this straight, because there's no other way to tell you. The biopsy is come positive, so you have breast cancer. So, I was prepared, but in the back of my head I said, well, God, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. So he looked at me and said, don't think that you're dying. This is not a terminal condition. You have breast cancer, there's options so you can do. And so I said, well, doctor, what's the next step? So he said, well, you need to go see a surgical oncologist. So I went to see the surgical oncologist, and right away he said, you need to go and have some tests done, and then you need to do a PET scan, an MRI. He did the MRI first, and then he called me right away and he says, we need to act fast, because this is an aggressive cancer. The cyst looks like measure about 4.5. That was a big cyst. So we need to schedule to do the pour right away, start chemo. I'm telling you, it happens so fast, like boom, boom. I went to my surgery, they put the pour, and then a week and a half later, I was starting chemo. And I'm telling you, the chemo that they gave me first was, I remember, was Taxol. I was sick, but not so sick like I cannot handle. For 2 days, I know I was gonna be in bed, not feeling good. Not like I didn't actually feel any nauseous or anything. I was fine. Maybe a little fatigue or something like that, but I was fine. So we continued with the chemo, but then the doctor was, every couple of weeks she made me come back, and I measured the cyst, and she's saying that the cyst was not shrinking, actually it was getting bigger. So I said, we need to get a different strategy. So she switched me from Taxol to AC. AC, I'm telling you girls, that is a very strong chemo. The first day that they give me the AC chemo, that's what they call it, AC. And I'm telling you, I get home and I was in the bathroom throwing up. I was just dying. I am telling you, I feel so merciful. I can't even walk. I'm feeling good. But I say, if this is I have to go through to save my life, well, so be it. I have to be a tough girl. So I continue with the Taxol. However, a couple times I ended up to be in the hospital. I don't know, I think the chemo was actually too strong for me. One time I wasn't feeling good, I went to the doctor, and then I passed out in the doctor's office, so everybody was running with me. My daughter was with me, my mother wasn't that time with me, and everybody scared me. But they say just the chemo was strong, so they actually reduced the the doses. So, and then I was actually going, after the chemo, after that I was going for some IV fluids. It helps me a lot. Let me tell you, you feel like $1,000,000 when you get that fluid. I don't know what is in there, but it's working very good. So I actually went from the beginning of April to July 31st. I went and have some, went through the chemo. So all this monster chemo. Then after that, thank God, we're done. And then I went for surgery. The good thing is the AC, whatever that medication, whatever that chemo thing, they actually showing my cyst. And then I didn't have to require to have a mastectomy, so I have a lupectomy. So, and after that, you're supposed to go for radiation. So I went 3 months of radiation. So they did a lupectomy, and then they also removed some lymph node. They had to remove 16 lymph nodes. However, when they did the test after the surgery, you know, the margins, they say they check the margins if you have any cancer cells live. Nothing. It just maybe on the lymph node was one, it looked like suspicious, but the doctor said, you know what, we're not going to take chances, no risks. I just removed for you 16, so you should be okay. That was fine. Then I went to my radiation for 3 months. Radiation, it's not bad. Actually, it's better than the chemo. I'm honest with you guys. It's much, much, much better. The only thing is your skin burn a little bit too much. And then, but the good thing is just they give you some creams that you can put in on your breast and then your armpit. It helps you with the burning feeling, so that way you don't feel too much pain. I decided to do this video for the woman out there, so that I can explain what I went through, and then you guys are not alone. I know it's gonna be tough. The worst thing for me is when I actually start looking that my hair will start falling. I was in bed in the morning and I see chunks of hair, so that was not easy, because I always love my hair like to be long. So that was very difficult. And then your eyebrows came off. The whole hair, your body will come off. Nothing to worry about it. Can I tell you something? Hair grows back. In my case, oh my God, I have more hair than before. And then it is curly like crazy. If I don't put stuff in my hair, let me tell you, I look like this. I look like I have an afro. So that's nothing. The point here is you need to be strong, and then continue living, and then follow the directions with the doctor. What I suggest for you guys, when I was doing the chemo, make sure you drink a lot of water. The chemo dry you out. The chemo, you also gonna feel weird, because one of the side effects is when you have the chemo is you taste metal. I wasn't tasting anything. I'm telling you, the best food that I was actually enjoying, it sounds maybe funny, that was baby food. The fruit baby food, that was the best thing I can eat, because it was so difficult for me to eat, because I wasn't tasting anything. Everything tastes metal. That goes away. That's nothing. That is okay. You're gonna go through, you're gonna pass that, and you'll be normal. Another thing is that I want to tell you about is just after you going through chemo, radiation, you actually, not everybody have the same thing. In my case, I was actually with a lot of side effects. I had neuropathy. I have issues with my arm because I removed some lymph node. I have some lymphedema issues. A lot of fatigue. I know you will never be the same person, but there's other options out there. I'm going to tell you another thing. When you're going to chemo, before I forgot, make sure you actually get involved with support groups. Those meetings, you get other ladies, not just the regular ladies going to the same thing like you, and you're gonna look around yourself and say, you know what, I'm fine. Look at everybody going to the same thing. It's okay. I may not feel good one day, but tomorrow I will feel better. So it's very important to follow what the doctors, advice, like drinking water. Make sure you have a good balanced diet, especially organics. I actually completely changed. When I go to the grocery store now, I make sure there's no antibiotics and stuff like that. Your milk has to be organic. I know it costs a little more money, but it's good for you. I'm telling you, it's very, very good for you. Another things that I'm gonna advise to you guys. I'm gonna pull my glasses so I can read. I'm getting old. What can I tell you? there's a program, the place that I'm going to Levine Breast Cancer Center. There's a program called Integrate Oncologist. They have programs, for example, to help you with the fatigue, insomnia, hot flashes, neuropathy, and help you to change your lifestyle. Also with pain, stress, anxiety. That's another thing. I actually was having issues with anxiety because in the back of your mind, every time you feel something, your thing is just your cancer's bad. It's not. It's okay. I know we all get scared. We're gonna die one day, no matter what, we like it or not. But then don't think this because you have the cancer. It's just everything you feel is gonna be cancer. No, I know it's not easy because I'm going through a lot of stuff right now. So they help him out. So this program, it's actually in Charlotte, in the city of Charlotte. They help you with depression, fear of recurrence. So they have a lot of good programs. In my case, I go there. They're very nice person. I'm telling you that because I just making this video. When I went there the first day, I was thinking that I was going crazy, that I was crazy, and then and I'm the one that's wrong. They made me feel that I'm not crazy. It's normal to feel that way. I was having issues with fatigue, and then I'm telling you, like I tell you before, anxiety, neuropathy. Also was having issues because after you go to chemo, sometimes the chemo actually, if you actually close to menopause, they can actually increase, like you speed it up the process of menopause. So I was having a lot of issues with hot flashes. So they have a program, for example, in my case, I go for acupuncture. They have healing touch. They have massages, Reiki. They also recommend to do some exercises. So for example, Tai Chi. So they're recommended to do Tai Chi, and also they're trying to, when you out of the program, you continue changing lifestyles. Like for me, they recommend you to go and meet with here in City of Charlotte, the YMCA. There's a nurse that can actually create a program for you, customize a program for you, so you can actually, exercises and do some stuff to help you, so you feel energy go back. Because I know, I'm telling you, if you give me a pillow and you give me a couch, I crash. So because I get tired very easy, but that's normal. It's just because the chemo, not everybody going through the same chemo. The chemo that I went through, it made me very, very tired, a lot of fatigue and all that stuff. So I decided to do this video because I want to help other people out there. I want to help other ladies that are going through the same thing. Not only women, also there's men. They also, it's crazy. They gonna have breast cancer. So that is actually crazy. What can I tell you? But I decided to do this video to help you, all the ladies out there that are going through the same thing that I went through. And then when you go to oncologists, ask questions. There's always help up there, and don't think it because it's money issues. They have programs that they can help you, so you actually help you with, you don't have to pay the full amount of your therapy. In my case, they're helping me a lot, and I appreciate it. All these people over there on the Levine Breast Cancer Center, they made me feel very special. When you go there, they hug you and hi, and don't worry about it, it's okay. And then they will actually call you almost all the time. They tell you if you need anything, call us, we're here to help you out. So for those women out there that went through the same thing that I went through, you guys are not alone. I'm here. I can, whatever I can do to you guys, helping you. If you guys ask a question or ask me a question, I'm gonna give you my email address. And then also I'm on Facebook. So if you guys want to look at the Facebook, I'm gonna actually put on the bottom my Facebook sign-in email address and everything. My email address, it is butterfly. I'm sorry, mariposa dreams gmail.com. Once again, it's mariposa dreams. It's MARIPOSA dreams @gmail.com. Whatever questions you have, if I don't know the answer, I will actually try. I will ask on the place that I go on the Levine Breast Cancer Center. I'm gonna ask questions if you guys send me messages so I can here to help you out. Okay, I love you girls. There's always a hope. Keep fighting. I know you can do it. It's not easy. I went through. Look at me. My hair's back. My eyebrows back. So whatever I can help you. Love it. Bye bye.